Hey team, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about Summit this year. It was a great time, and I wanted you to be included in the things that we're thinking and talking about. And we had a great time with Schroeder and Tillapa and Jim Howard, and they spent some time just listening to our concerns, hearing our ideas, and working with us in some ways that they can continue to support Malachi, make us feel valued by the mission, and move our cause closer to that of Cadence's and farther into the reaches of military communities. So you have to know that they're for you. They said several times to thank you for your service, and they all love what you do. The second thing I thought that you guys would want to know is that we spent a majority of our time in prayer, simply sitting and asking the Lord to speak to us. And He did that on every occasion, and He confirmed it multiple times. And at some point in the future, we're going to ask you guys to pray with us on some of these things. So at the next Malachi meeting or at the next staff conference, we want you to spend some time listening to what the Lord has, because He knows that He's better at speaking than we are at listening. He's better at leading than we are at following. But He'll communicate the same things. And some of the things He communicated to us were things like, we need to get back to our first love. We need to spend more time focusing on Jesus. It's a higher priority to love Jesus than it is to have correct strategy. And the second thing was just really understanding where we've rebelled, where we've refused to follow and obey. And those are just really significant. Maybe seem like small things, but he clearly communicated that those were a higher priority than funding and development and staff movements and all those kinds of things. Yet at the same time, lastly, I want to communicate to you guys is that last year we made some staff movements to prepare and posture for development and growth, and so we moved Jim Turnage, Janessa, and Nate in positions where they can care for staff. The next step in that is this year is we're going to be working on hiring some people to train us in coaching at every level in our organization. And so in the next coming months and maybe the next year, you'll hear some more about that, maybe even experience it. But mostly I want you guys to know that this team is for you. We love you. We're concerned, as you are, about the movement of military kids and helping you do that. So in the future, we're going to hope to do this maybe 5 or 6 times a year. That way you can get a video glimpse of what's going on rather than just on paper. And anyway, just know we prayed for you guys a lot this week. So we love you, and we'll see you later.